Hi everyone, how are you? I believe Rochelle is in a meeting, so this might not get approved right away. So I will go ahead and start. Sorry, a little nervous. um, Rochelle asked me to come on and say a little bit about myself and where I'm at in the company and just information. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Sabrina Barba. I started with the company last year, 2018 in July. And I became, we became a producer, I believe it was about 2 months ago. So my team really rocked it out. I had a team of 21 and they made us producer. So, you don't have to have a big team to reach your goals. You just have to have a lot of team that is passionate and wants to succeed themselves. So I'm very blessed to have my team. They are amazing and they keep growing and growing. I believe our team is now at 46 or 47. And it's my team. They are on fire. They are really working their business. So a little bit about me. Again, my name is Sabrina Barba, and I have rheumatoid arthritis. I'm at a stage 3, and I didn't know that there was stages to rheumatoid arthritis until my doctor told me. So I'm at a stage 3, and I think there's a 4 and a 5. So that's where I'm at in my rheumatoid arthritis. And then I recently found out that I have fibromyalgia that just really taken over the rest of me. And I have bursitis in my hips and elsewhere. So I know there are more of you that have worse than I do, and you guys are still rocking your business. So I applaud you guys for that. If you do not know or know someone or have autoimmune deficiency, it attacks your system. It has your body fight against you. So there's days where I literally don't get out of bed, or I can't even pick up a pencil, or I can't comb my hair or anything, and I have to have help with that. And if I don't have help, I just kind of like, this is how I am. But with that being said, I'm still not going to let it deter me from what I want to do. I've had this for many, many years. I worked at McDonald's for about 16 years, or no, about 18 years. I worked my way up through the ranks, and I supervised McDonald's in my area, which I'm from California. And then I did retail. I supervised in retail. I had my own business of cleaning at one time. I did multiple direct sales, and I've did the welfare to work program where you train and retrain people to do jobs. And then I became a teacher at a military school. So I went back to school to get my credentials at Fresno Pacific University, and through all this time I had RA. I had hip surgery through that time, and like some of you, I just wanted to give up. Didn't want to do anything. It's just like I felt like my life was over. It's like, I can't do anything. I can't. The only thing I could do was move my mouth, talk. And sometimes even that was hard because it attacked my jaws. It's attacked my eyesight. So we all have these things that will stop us from doing what we want. And because I've lived with this for so long, I always told myself, I'm not going to let it define me. I'm not going to let it beat me, because we all have dreams. We all have goals. And with this disease that I have, and I'm only speaking for my disease, it could, really ruin you. It could ruin you as far as depression, and you're just gonna, you give up. I know some people that have this and they've given up and they weren't even that bad. Now they are wheelchair bound, and I just feel bad for them. So the reason why I'm telling you what I have and how it affects my everyday life is I had to quit teaching because my rheumatoid arthritis got so bad that I was bedridden for, I don't know, I think it was like 8 or 9 months. I had to learn to walk again. And I thought, learn to walk again? I can walk. Yeah, that didn't go over well. I just went boop. So, you know, we have to retrain our mind, okay, to do these things that come natural to everybody, that is expected, that we take for granted. But so keep that in mind. And then I had shoulder surgery because of the rheumatoid arthritis. It's just attacking my body. And I'm laying in bed, and I have an acquaintance that I was watching, and she was selling Paparazzi. Well, back up to 6 years ago, well, now it's been more than 6 years, so about 7 years, yeah, about 7 years ago, I seen this ad pop up on Facebook, and it said $5 jewelry. And I was like, $5 jewelry? Oh, it's one of those ads. It's nothing. It's a scam or something, because it's like, make money selling $5 jewelry. And then I'm thinking, oh, hey, I could be rich doing this. I told my husband, hey, look at $5 jewelry. He says, Sabrina, you have so much on your plate right now. There's no way you can do that. It's like, okay. So 2 years after that, I see it pop up again, and I'm just like, hey, that $5 jewelry is still around. He says, Sabrina, it's probably Cracker Jack. It probably will fall apart as soon as it touches your hand. I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, just stick with what you're doing, because doing in life insurance and stuff like that. It's like, okay, yeah, you're right. So last year, an acquaintance was on Facebook, and she was selling this jewelry, and I was like, hey, that's the jewelry I wanted to sell. And so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna buy a piece. So I bought a piece. I got it. It was, my first piece was rose gold earrings that had little rhinestones. Oh my God. I was like, wow, this was $5. I was super excited. I'm like, oh my God, I was hooked. I kept buying and buying. And then she shared someone's live, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna buy from her because she has other stuff. So I was buying like crazy. And I came across, so I was like, she wasn't on, the lady that I seen wasn't on. So I started, as we all have done, I started going through Paparazzi lives, and I just started scrolling. I don't know what I was looking for. I just started scrolling. I came across Danielle. And when I came across her, because you can see them before you click on, when I came across her, she's just like, hi everyone, you know, and I was like, ooh, she's full of energy. I like that. I started watching her, and I started buying from her. And I'm just like, I like this. And I started buying and thinking, oh shoot, I'm buying a lot. Like, I wonder if you can, you know, how do I get into this? So my grandson was laying down with me, and I told my grandson, I said, if I win that Z piece from this girl here, that means God wants me to do this business. And if I don't, it's not meant to be. And he's like, okay, Mima, because he's always watching it with me. And he's like, oh, get that one. So I kept watching. She was doing the drawing, and she called 2 names. And I was like, oh, well, it's not meant to be. But those 2 names, they weren't on. She goes, okay, I'm going to draw a 3rd one. And she drew a 3rd one, and she says, Sabrina Barba, you are the winner. And my grandson goes, Mima, you won, and you're going to have a new business. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, thank you, thank you. So I ran in the living room. I told my husband, guess what? I'm going to start selling $5 jewelry. And he looks at me. He's like, okay. So I went back to my room. A little later on, I messaged Danielle Baker, and I said, hi, I don't know if you know me, but I was on your live. I won the ZP. She goes, oh yes, I remember you. I said, well, I want to sign up and I want to sign up with you. And it was amazing. And then I was shocked because she called me and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's calling me, you know? So that's how it got started. I started following everything that she did, everything that Rochelle did, everything that Jessica did, everything they've told me, I started. And then my RA started acting up again. I'm like, geez, I don't know if I can do this, you know, because I'm gonna have to do this and this. And, you know, in the back of my mind, it's like, no, God gave this to you. He put this in your hands. You're going to do it. And there are times that I don't get up in the mornings. My mind gets up at 9, but my body will finally get up at 10. There's days I don't get dressed. And there's times before my lives that I don't want to go live. But you know what? This is what I want to do. And I have goals. And my dream is to be up here soon. Okay, I can't let this stop me, because if I let this rheumatoid arthritis define me, I'm not going to amount to anything. I'm not going to be useful to anyone. I'm not going to be useful to myself. So guess what? I'm going to fight through it because I'm going to win. I'm not going to let this disease win. And you shouldn't let whatever you have, you should not let it win either. You take control of your life and you go after your dreams and you go after your goals, because this is, like I said, this is the simplest business ever. Like Trent Curry said, this is the simplest business ever. It may not be the easiest, but you work hard, you go after what you want, and you love on the people that you have in your life, and it will happen. I never asked anybody to join my team. They asked me, and I truly believe that, and I tell them, my team, you guys were sent to me. God sent these people to me, and as a team, we are going to rise together and make it happen. I want everybody to reach their goals. I want to be a part of that. My why was, I wanted to make a couple $100 to help out, okay? It changed as soon as I got people on my team. Now my goal is, it's my dog. Now my goal is to help my team, and I want them to start ranking up. I want them to start building their business and succeed in their business. That's my goal. My goal to myself still is to rise above everything that's going on in my life, and, you know, everything that I want to do, I'm going to do it. I may not be as fast as others, but I'm still going to get there. You know, run your own race. Don't get discouraged if you say, well, you know, Rochelle, she's been doing 6 years and she's already way up there. You can't run a race that someone's already started and you're just beginning. Okay. You can't compare yourself to a Danielle Baker. Well, she did it a year and I'm already a year and I'm not where she's at. It's about timing. God has, sorry. God has a plan. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cry. I'm happy. But God has a plan for all of us. And my time wasn't 6 years ago. My time wasn't 4 years ago. My time is now. And I think my time now is because I'm at a place where I am able to do this. My time is now because, my time is now because my team probably wasn't ready then. Now my team is ready. So it's been put in my place because I'm ready. So now they're ready. Because I said yes, because Danielle said yes, because all of you guys are saying yes, it opens the gates for all these women and men to have a better life, to have less stress, maybe to be happy. You know, I don't know what everybody's why is. I don't know why people join. Maybe they're looking for that sisterhood, for that family, to connect with somebody. And maybe, you know, people on your team, they are not wanting to be on the team to build a team. Maybe they are just in this to buy the jewelry for themselves and to have that connection with somebody because they probably don't have it. So, and I apologize for the tears. I just get emotional because I know just God has done so many things in my life. Paparazzi, you want to invest 100% of the time. When I first started, we were investing, and I say we, me and my husband, we invested for 5 months straight. We didn't take anything, and some unfortunate circumstances happened, and it was like, wow, what are we gonna do? We're gonna lose our house, we're gonna lose our car, we're not gonna be able to, you know, have electricity, have a phone. Like, what are we gonna do? I can honestly say, because of Paparazzi, I was able to keep my house. I was able to pay my light bill, pay my phone bill, pay my gas bill, like you name it, because of all the stuff that was happening. So I thank God every day, and I thank my team every day for allowing me to be able to overcome these obstacles, because without this, we would have been on the street, or we would have been carless, or we've been sitting with no lights. I wouldn't be able to go live because I have a phone. And yes, I didn't order as much as I used to, but I was still ordering. Even if it was 10 pieces, I was still ordering because I wanted to order. I wanted to hit life of the party, bronze, silver, gold, and I'm almost to gold. I could have been at gold, but because of my setbacks, but I'm still not letting that stop me. I'm going for it, just like you guys are going for it. So, you know, write your goals down, write what you want. You know, when you write them down, it will come full force to you. If you join this business because of the money, which of course we all want money, but if that is the only reason why you join and that is all you're going for, it's going to be really hard to build a team. It's going to be really hard to be successful. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because we can sell jewelry and we can be successful without a team. But don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Give to your team if you have a team. If you don't have a team, give to your customers. Let them know the real you. Let them know your why. Let them know what the benefits of this company is about. You know, it's more than just about jewelry. I learned that right away. It's more than just about jewelry. And I'm sorry if I'm like going all over. I feel like a squirrel. Oh, I don't want to forget anything. So after all that, I help volunteer at a flower shop, a local flower shop. I help out on Mother's Day and I help out on Valentine's, which is a whole week's worth because it is crazy busy. And like I said earlier, I don't get up early because my body. Well, I had to get up early. I was working anywhere from 13 to 16-hour days. So I worked about 40 hours this last week. And Valentine's took a toll on me. It just literally ruined my knee. I can no longer straighten it out because it really did some damage. And I thought, no, I told them I was going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to let it stand in my way. They need me. So I'm working, and it was a struggle. You know that term, the struggle is real. It was real. And every day I would come home and I would go straight to bed and I wouldn't wake up till hours later. And it was just like, what am I doing? So the last day I go in, I work, and I was thank goodness, because I thought I was going to die. So I'm there and she's paying me cash. And as she's forking out the dollar, $100 bills or whatever, she's paying me and I'm counting. And the aha moment came at that time. And I thought, what are you doing, Sabrina? What are you doing? So I came home. I told my husband, I said, you know what? I just worked like 40 some hours. This is what I got paid. I said, my body has taken a toll. It's excruciating pain. And what am I doing? I kept saying that, honestly. I said, what am I doing? He says, you don't have to work. Don't work. I said, I know. I could have been sitting right here because I have $5 bills on my wall. I could have been sitting here going live 4 or 5 times in a week. I could have been working an hour, 2 hours each of those days, or I could have went live 6 hours and made the same money. The same money. Sitting in my PJs, having fun showing my jewelry because I love it, having fun with my customers, my body not taking that excruciating pain, not getting up in the mornings, setting my own schedule, setting my own time. And it was just like, wow. Wow. I don't know if you've ever thought about that. Those of you who are working full-time, those of you who are working part-time, or even part of the half-time, part-time, think about that. How much money are you getting paid to do something that maybe you don't like as much, or maybe you do like it? But think about the time that you're giving up to that company. Think about the hours you're spending to make them money, to give them their raise. Think about, do you get pats on the back? Do you get raises, monthly raises, weekly raises? Do you get bonuses? Do you get gifts? If you do, I want to know where that's at. I know where it's at for me. It's right here at Paparazzi, because you can give yourself a raise. You can give yourself a bonus. And you can give gifts away to everyone else that you want, whether it's a family member, a customer, a team. You set your own hours. Go live when you want, or don't. Get dressed, or don't. PJs, nice top, wear the jewelry. Think about you. Think about your family. Where do you want to spend that time at? Where do you want to put all that energy into? I want to put it into my own business. I don't want to put my time, effort, and energy into someone else's business that's going to make them succeed and me not being recognized for my efforts. I don't want to, woohoo, you go, Sabrina. It'd be nice. You know what? Great job the other day. Thank you. I want to be successful for my family. I want to be successful just for myself because, I've always wanted to own a business, and in other direct sales, it just wasn't happening. I was spending all this money going here, going there, and getting nothing. Like no training, no business partners, no nothing. This one, I get team training. I get above team training. I get business partners. I get friendships. I get friendships that turn into close. It's almost like a family. And I get rewarded. Not in what you think. My rewards is seeing a smile on that customer's face, or watching a team member be successful on their live, or on their open house, or their event, or they ranked up, or they got life of the party, or they sold 10 pieces more than what they've ever sold. Like, those are the words I like to see. So I hope I wasn't all over the place for you guys. I just, yeah. So do not let anyone, do not let anything stand in your way of doing what you want to do. Don't let it stand in the way of your goals. Write your goals down and write them down, and don't just write them down and take no actions. You have to have actions behind your goals. You can run, and you can say, oh, I've ordered, and I put my bling room together, and oh, I'm doing the team trainings, and I'm doing all this, and you're tired, like, oh, I've done so much work today. I went on Facebook and I've scrolled and I've liked stuff. But guess what? If you're not going live, if you're not having a basket party, if you don't carry your bling bag, if you don't have open houses, if you don't do the things to back up those goals, then they're just goals on a paper. You have to have that action to make them reality, to make those dreams come true, to make those goals appear when and where you want them to. Okay? So it is up to us. Up to us. Don't let, again, anyone, don't let a disease, don't let not having a home. Yes, I said that because we have people that have been homeless and that has been very successful in this company. So there's no excuses. No excuses. Yes, there are some times where we just can't do what we want to do, but that's okay because you have that next day or you have the next hour. But do not do it and stop for a whole week or two, because guess what? When you stop for a week in this business, or you stop 2 weeks in this business, it's like stopping for months at a time, because our customers, even though they're loyal, they want what we have. They will go somewhere else. So if there's times you can't go live, put a bling album out. Do a messenger party. Do something to keep your voice and your face out there, to let them know, hey, I'm still here. Okay? The same with your team. Let them know you're still here. My team is amazing. They are my biggest cheerleaders besides my family. And I'm their biggest, well, I would hope I was their biggest cheerleader. So that's all I have. When you jump on and watch the replay, hashtag replays. So I'm going to jump off. I've rattled on long enough. And I am wishing and hoping that all of you are chasing your dreams and going for it with no excuses. Make it happen, because it is only us. Don't let anything stop you. Nothing can stop us, because guess what? We have God on our side, and we have the heart of gold that we are going for it. We are going for this. So you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.